Hello everyone. So today's topic is one of the important chemical reaction, Villiger oxidation. So it is a part of a study based on per acids. Okay. So per acids. So per acids are generally acids which are having peroxy bond. Okay, peroxy linkage. So the bond between oxygen and oxygen is said to be peroxy bond. So acid with peroxy bond is said to be per acid. Okay. So per acids, if they are treated with carbonyl systems. Okay. Per acids, if they are treated with carbonyl systems, whatever may be the carbonyl, if they are in the presence of per acid, they are going to oxidize in a manner where oxygen is going to exist. Oxygen is going to exist between the carbonyl and the carbon that is attached. Between the carbonyl and carbon. So resulting the carbonyl into the esters. Okay, carbonyl into the ester. So this is the only reagent which converts the carbonyl into the ester with a single step or concerted mechanism. Okay, so and easy and more efficient. That's why it is a very popular Neyman reaction. Okay, Bayer-Villiger oxidation. What is the Bayer-Villiger oxidation? Conversion of carbonyls into the esters using per acids. Okay. So now we are going to see further details of the Bayer-Villiger oxidation. So if you can see the mechanism. Let's say I'm taking the same example, and if this is treated with the per acid, okay, anyhow it is acid, so it will release the ion H plus. So let's say H plus is released, and this is bond nucleophilic will be going to attack with the H. Okay, so if that is the case, it will be going to form. This bond is going to migrate to this, so that this is going to form carbocation. Okay. Same time, if the carbonyl, if the oxygen which is distal, which is more nucleophilic, is going to attack on the carbonyl, so this bond is going to migrate. So simply in a step, it is going to convert into the OH and O, CW, CH3 and this H. And the CH. Now, as this is a positive, the H plus will be eliminated. Okay, as this is an acid catalyst, so the H plus will be released, resulting into O. Okay, so peroxy linkage. Okay. Now, the groups which are attached to this carbonyl oxygen, earlier carbonyl oxygen, will be going to migrate onto the oxygen because of the stabilization process. So whichever the alkyl group can be more migrating tendency, that will be migrated onto the oxygen. So resulting into the formation of CH3, and this becomes C double bond O, and this group is migrated to oxygen. So oxygen is being there, and this is what and the resulting group is acetate. Okay, so this is what acetate ion, anion, which is easily attacked by the H plus, which is already present in the reagent system. Okay, So finally you are going to get acid from the acid. Okay. So similar byproduct which is also from the alkene relation also. So here you must notice whatever the alkyl group that is migrated will be joining onto the oxygen. Okay, this is the key point that you must notice. So here the oxygen binding group is the group which is having more migrating tendency. Okay, whatever the if you take the carbonyl, it will be if it is keto, it will be going to have two alkyl groups attached to the carbonyl. So if I consider oxygen is inserting here, so it is indicating that this group is having more migrating tendency. That's why it is going to attach to the oxygen. Okay. If this group is more migrating, so oxygen will be going to insert here. Okay. So that is the main point that you must understand. Okay. So after seeing the mechanism, now we are going to see some of the migratory aptitude of the groups that are attached to the carbon. So highest migrating tendency will be having by tertiary alkyl groups, then cyclohexyl group, then secondary alkyl group, then phenyl group, then primary alkyl, then methyl. What it means is if it is having a carbonyl like this, okay. So as the tertiary alkyl groups are having highest migrating tendency, oxygen will be inserted here. Okay. So it's going to form ester of the tertiary butyl. Okay. So it is what tertiary butyl estate that will be formed. Okay. So based on the migratory tendency, you are going to know which group is going to attach to the oxygen or which group is going to migrate during the esterification. Okay. Let's have some more examples. Now we have seen the alkali systems. Okay. So if I consider the aromatic systems, okay. So the migrating tendency of the aromatic systems with donating group or electron donating group or electron excess group, okay, will be more migrating when compared to withdrawing groups. So the groups which are with donating will be more migratory. So compared to these two, this is having withdrawing groups, so it will be less migrating when compared to this. So it will be going to migrate during the esterification. So oxygen insertion will be here. Okay. So the product will be okay. So this migrating tendency is very important. So based on that only, most of the questions we will be going to design. Okay. Next. Trifluoroacetic acid, okay, which is a acid and combination with carbon. So here the two groups are very similar. It is a symmetric orbital, so it will be going to add oxygen to any one of this. Okay, so resulting into the earlier it is 5 member, now oxygen insertion will be causing it into the 6 member ring. Okay, so 6 member ring. This is called Velaro lactone. Okay, so Velaro means 5, lactone means 5 carbons. So 5 carbons is lactone means ester. Cyclic esters are said to be lactone. So it is 5 carbons or cyclic ester. Okay. Next. So this is another example of the Villiger. So in terms of peracid, it is going to the carbonyl this side. It is a tertiary alkyl system. It is a secondary alkyl. So So migrating tendency of the tertiary alkane system will be more. So oxygen insertion will be here. So resulting into the product like this. Okay. Similarly, one more example. So here the acid is metachlorobenzodic acid. So here is the carbon. So this is secondary, this is tertiary. Okay. So oxygen insertion will be there. As it is having only there is a probability of oxidation also. Okay. You can get both the probable products. So this is one product, and another product is oxidation. So oxidation will be from the origin, and below is the steel part. So this will be so both will be going to form. Okay. This is a 1,2 diketone system. If I treat with acid, simply it is going to convert it to the anhydride. So 1,2 dicarbonyl converting into the anhydride. So how much insertion? Insertion of the oxygen will be in between the carbonyls. If adjacent carbonyls are there, oxygen insertion will be in between. Okay. So this is anhydride. 1,2 dicarbonyls converting into anhydride. So the usage of acid. So here I am giving some problem. Just take a screenshot, or you just pause the screen, okay, pause the video, and complete all the problems and submit by the WhatsApp. Okay. Thank you.